Hey, hey, buddy. Dogs decided to come check on me at the same time I start streaming. Take glasses these days. The old guy can't attack without them. Hope everybody's had a good weekend. Appreciate you coming in and hanging out with me. I gotta crack some chests here in a minute, but I'm gonna do some attacks and see if I can't start building some of our ingots for the clan event. So, anyway, happy Sunday, everybody. I am going to, we'll get the raffle started. If you want to jump in the raffle, just hit exclamation point join, and it's as easy as that. Not sure why it's having me constantly reload on my iPad. Hopefully I don't have to change it out. What's going on, Jesse? How are you, buddy? Are you on Bash or Carbon? I was watching, but I was in the truck. I was up visiting with my grandson for a little bit. Me and the wife were out running around, so I was trying to keep up with where everybody got drafted. You're on Bash. I think Pinguini he's on Carbon if I don't have that jacked up. And then Willie's on Bash. I had a feeling Bash would pick Willie because they live pretty close to each other. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, I was honestly like when he said, I can't remember who it was. He said in chat, we were all in the same group. I would have honestly, if I was Carbon, I would have picked the guy that Pinguini was saying over me, just because I just started playing again like 3 months ago. Like really playing again. So check this out. I'm right on the cusp of getting promoted. We've got all of us in the top 10 except for 2 right now have defended 27 times. This guy down here below me has defended the 28th time. So I would imagine 28 is coming. But I've got an 11 cup lead on number 11. So it's going to be tight. We'll see what happens. I'd like to get promoted. If I don't get promoted, it just means I got to work on getting the attacking down a little better, but it's a work in progress. Pin, Scud, OG, Dippy, Kojak, Specky, Grits, and I are all in the same group. There's a decent split in between. Yeah, so I saw OG and I were both picked in the same group. Scud was actually Scud when Pin said when he was wanting Carbon to pick Scud, I would have picked Scud too. I was honestly hoping to get picked with all you guys because if I could, then maybe I could plan with you guys, like work together on plans. But we'll see how it works out. Our clan's not doing too bad on the clan rush. We're about halfway there. Um, I tried to push. Not really push, but I tried to get up to 100 ingots on the majority of my smaller accounts. My 18 and 17 are both right in the 260 range, so racking up the channel points. One thing I am planning on doing, which I kind of like what Zero does with the giveaway, so I was thinking about maybe doing like a giveaway type setup like that. Do I think I'll get attacked again? I hope I do, and I hope I defend. If you have Goblin maps not done, I'm pretty sure I'm done with the Goblin maps. I think I'm done with that. Yeah, I'm done with the Goblin map. If we're talking about the same thing. I finished it out. Hellstorm, welcome in. It's good to see you. Thanks for jumping in the stream, man. I really would like to promote though. I didn't do well attacking. I guess I took it for granted and thought it was going to be kind of, I didn't think the modifiers are going to have that much of an impact going, just into the first tier of modifiers, but I was wrong. It was a mistake. And I got annoyed, so I just went on an attack rampage. I should have taken a break and stepped away from it, but I didn't. We should be starting war here in a little bit, 2 hours. I've been messing with Fireball Meteor Golems with 2 overgrowths. Kind of saw some of the guys that were doing it during the Carry Cup. And it looked like the 2 overgrowths was working well for them, so I kind of switched up my composition a little bit. If you guys haven't registered for the P.E.K.K.A., please do so. If you don't have X, just send me a whisper and I'll get you added to the list. Yep, I've been running the 2 overgrowths. I kind of like it because it helps keep the DPS off of off of the main push. I was going to switch because I've been sitting here running my mouth, but I'll just go ahead and go in. That multi-inferno tower is knocking down the pups and whatnot, so we're going to overgrow, or we're actually going to ice block here in just 1 second. I feel like I'm missing something. It's kind of zigzagging through the base. It's not optimal. This is not what we were looking for. I just did that to try to keep some of the damage down, but I'm going to send the RC from the backside up here. This is like, what are we doing here? We're going everywhere. So the whole idea behind this is to time it out to where your pathing is kind of set to help you get through. The way that I'd been practicing it was, I'm working on a different iPad, so I don't normally play on screen shake. Jesse, it's on right now, but it's not a normal thing. I don't like it. I'm going to turn it off here in just a second because I didn't even realize it was on. So that worked, but it shouldn't have. Yeah, I definitely do not like screen shake. At all. It's annoying. I know Matt does the settings in his stream where he'll let people change the settings and they'll put shake on. It drives me nuts. Let me crack some. I'm gonna crack some of these chests open as we go. Let's see what we get on the first tier here. Maybe we'll get something good out of it. Got a rare. Power potion. A mighty morsel. Uh-oh. Oh, sweet! Dark Minion Queen skin. That's pretty cool. That's actually really cool. Got a snake bracelet and a dark crown on your 13. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. I was expecting another roof. All right, I'm gonna actually go check that out real quick. Let's see what that dark skin looks like. That's pretty sick. We're gonna select that. I've never seen that one before. Have you ever seen that one, Jesse? I've never seen that. I don't know. Maybe it's one that was released when I really wasn't playing a whole lot. That's pretty cool. Last year's Halloween set. I got you. Yeah, it's pretty cool. That's the first hero skin like that I've gotten in a chest. I'm gonna crack 5 more of them open. We'll see what we get out of these 5. Power pancakes. Another mighty morsel. Getting commons mostly on this one. Study soup. All commons on this run. And a rare. Another power potion. Battle machine skins out of the chest, yeah. I haven't gotten any skins for that. I think that's only the second skin that I've gotten out of any of the chests, but that's definitely the coolest one I've gotten. I actually like the way that one looks. It was pretty neat. All right, let's jump back in. We'll do another attack here. I'm not sure about this one. I'm gonna let this warden cook for a second. Nope, I didn't get it. I don't want to go into the spitters, so. Do not want to go in there. I don't know if I can sneak a wall breaker through. here or not. This isn't good. We have 2 overgrowths, so we might as well use them. I can't take them with me. My RC just ran all the way in to go after the Guardian. That's not what we wanted. Like, literally ran straight to the core after the Guardian. And now I got a spitter shooting on the backside of my troops. Rip. This is not going to do anything good at all. I did much better with this yesterday. That's why I'm doing it now. It would also be sweet if the troops would turn around and target something that's smoking them. Let's go. Not getting it. Let's get another raffle started, guys. Yeah, not a fan. That did not go well. Ooh, what'd I do? Jesse, I promise it wasn't this bad. I'm watching this now. I'm like, what am I doing? I wasn't really sure how to go in on that base either. Didn't like it. I try to look for 18s just to practice against on this stuff. For whatever reason, like during CWL, everything, I don't know if it's the same way for you guys, but during CWL week, like it was really busy. There were a lot of people in doing FCs and whatnot. And since then, it's just been kind of quiet. For whatever reason, I don't really know why, but it's just been that way. Like I've seen you guys on you, Pinguini, and those guys all in voice chat and whatnot. I've thought about just jumping in with you guys one night and just doing FCs and try to practice, but I got to talk to Pinguini about it first. I don't just want to say hey and try to jump in. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Like I said, I wanted to talk to Pin. I hadn't talked to him about it. Even if it's just to jump in chat and talk to you guys and cut up a little bit. I enjoyed talking to OG. I mean, we kind of got the same type of military background, so it's kind of fun cutting up with him. I'm not getting any damage on that cannon. I thought I would. this is kind of how I was using the overgrowth to work my troops through. Kind of calm down a little bit and let everything push, but I was using it kind of as a pathing tool. One, to keep the damage off of them, but then to use it as a pathing tool as well. And then when it gets right here, just ice block them to slow it down long enough for them to go in, and then invis when they come open, and then it punches right in. I was having some pretty good luck with doing this yesterday. Like when I can actually do it and use the ice block to hold them up for that last one to open, it sets the timing up a little bit better, because my timing with getting the overgrowths down to have them basically disappearing the same time that my troops arrive is a little bit off. Hey, I appreciate it, Jesse. Thanks, man. You're racking it up on the raffles tonight. I was saying earlier, I like the idea that Zero uses for the giveaways for at the end of the month. I may start doing something like that, but I want to talk to him first. I don't want to come across like I'm trying to steal his ideas and whatnot. I did do a gold pass. I'm under attack. I'm gonna watch it. I don't care to burn my base because I've only got this one's. It's not an uncommon base. Looks like it's Mass Dragons. Just hope I defend. I've got to defend to stay in the running to promote. Target the blimp. Come on, Guardian, target the blimp. Town Hall went down. He got the whole core. I'm probably going to get tripled here. Man, he's got a rage left. He's got to fight the sweeper on one side. Is his queen going down? Queen went down. Okay, I think this is going to hold. I think we're going to be okay. I was getting a little worried there when the whole core just disappeared, but everything's getting held up. He had the Phoenix there with the Prince. Prince should go down here in just a second, and that should take care of it. 66. That's a good defense. I'll take it. That may push me up to 7th or so, depending on how many cups I got out of that. Yep, 7th. But these other guys have to defend too, so I could be rolling right back down to 10th. It's going to be close. Hopefully we defend out and get promoted. I'd like to get to 33. If I can get to 33 and try to stay there, it'll be, I typed the wrong command in. Sorry about that. I'll try to keep the raffles going. I know it breaks the chat up a little bit, kind of, instead of just having to sit here and listen to me yap the whole time. Okay. I think I can do this here. That there. Invis there. Fireball there. Oh, there was a tank. I wasn't watching. So now I've got to let it cook for a second. I am going to earthquake this compartment because I want the warden to work through it kind of quick. Rip. Messed that up. Keep pulling, Queen. We want you to go this way. Overgrowth here. I don't want everything going that way. It's going to split. Queen has decided to jump out of the party. That sucks. That sucks. Maybe we can save a 2-star. I don't know. The healers are just hanging out back here on the backside. I've got the one totem there to tank. I'm going to drop another totem here and hit the RC ability. I mean, there's not a lot of work through because there's just not a... I dropped the wrong spell. Yep, I jacked this up. It's not bad. Hey, J-Mar, what's going on, man? Thanks for jumping in. I'll just keep messing with it. One of these days I'll get it figured out. It won't be so bad. Hey, no problem, man. I honestly didn't know your name until the other night when we were in Zero's stream, all of us together, and then when I saw Jesse say it, I was like, "Yep, that's J-Mar." I just keep working through it. The fireball piece, I'm still trying to learn. I make mistakes a lot, but I'm almost 50 years old, fellas. Like I'm not, I'm not in the young gaming crowd. I honestly just don't want. Hey, what's up, Walsh? Good to see you, man. I honestly just don't want. I do not want to 1-star in Carbon's War. I want a 2-star. I don't want to be the guy that fails or that costs a team. So that's my focus right now. I almost messed that up. If I hadn't dropped that other invis, I would have. Let's see if we can keep everything in this time. I got a bad split over here. That is not what I wanted to happen. Did not want that split, but I got it anyway. I'm also not dropping my Coca Loons or my RC. That would be good. I don't know about you guys. I've not been using the event troops just because I know I'm not going to be able to use them when we're actually in wars. So I've not been using them so I don't get spoiled with it. Really appreciate you guys coming in and hanging out with me. Hope everybody's has had a good weekend. My fantasy team, this sucks. So I don't know. I know you guys talk about fantasy football over in Pinguini's stream, but my fantasy team this year, I felt like I had a really good receiving core. But last week I lost by 5 total points. And this week, so I lost 145-ish to 150 last week. And this week, I was third in the league in scoring. And this week, I just rolled 222.5 points. You can't make it up. 14 touchdowns for the team. And my lineup was Jared Goff, Kyron Williams, James Cook III, Jamar Chase, Antonio St. Brown, Nico Collins, Dallas Goedert, DeAndre Swift. I rolled the Buccaneers defense this week, and I had Borregales, the kicker from New England. But this week's point totals, Goff had 26.8, Williams had 17.6. He's got 2 touchdowns at the half. Cook had 34.1. Chase had 26.2. St. Brown had 36.7. Collins had 28.5. Dallas Goedert 25. And DeAndre Swift 22.6. Well, it sucks. You don't know football, Walsh? That's okay. Apparently, I don't know it either because I couldn't set a fantasy lineup to win to save my life. The lineup that I had, I still ended up with I was third in the league in total scoring, but I was also first in the league in points against. So that's kind of how it worked out. I missed your chat, Konzin. I'm sorry. Where did I miss it at, Konzin? I'm just grinding the event while listening to that man with a glorious beard yapping. I'm working on it, man. I'm working on it. It's not as good as OG's. Like OG's, I don't know if you saw it in his video, but OG's is like down to here now. It's pretty good. It looked like it'd grown since I saw him at Worlds. I'm also testing my YouTube stream tonight because in the last stream, my my Spotify ended up going to my VOD, which I do not want to happen. So I'm testing it to see if I got it fixed. I think I did, but we'll see. Willie sent me a setting that I was overlooking, and once I do this donation and attack, I'm gonna when I fill this CC, I'll yep. So Walsh, check it out. I opened so far. I've opened up 10 of the chests. I got a queen skin out of a legend. Pretty sure it was a legendary. But it's the first. I've gotten 2 skins, and this is the coolest one that I've gotten. And when I say 2 skins, I've gotten 2 skins out of all of the events that they've ever had. This was the second one, but I got this queen skin. This is the queen skin that I got in the chest this last time. So I thought it was pretty cool. I hadn't seen it that I can remember. Jesse said it might have been part of a Halloween skin group from a couple years ago. So the second round of chests that I opened, I think I had 1 rare in it. You can see kind of the majority of what I've been getting. I haven't gotten any cakes yet. For the most part, I've just been getting some of this other stuff. Morsels, pancakes, things like that. I don't really need the power potions. So there's nothing I can do with it. Yeah, it's a really cool looking. Kind of has the oh, what's that movie where they kill people overnight? You guys will know what I'm talking about. My wife watches it. I've watched one of them with her. It has that look of the mask. Oh, is that your queen skin Hellstorm? Yeah, I like it. That's the first time that I can remember that I had seen it. 4 equipment on 4 different accounts. Nice. I'd love to run into a whole bunch of starry ore. That'd be pretty sweet. Because I need to work on equipment. Because right now, I'm working on the snake bracelet, which I can upgrade the snake bracelet a couple times here. So I'm working on the snake bracelet at the moment. The majority of the equipment that I'm using in my comps, I've already got it. I have it maxed out. But Starry, you guys know, it's just a grind trying to come up with that stuff between wars and everything else. And J Martin is yapping. The other night he said I was yapping, and he was like, "I'm sorry if I offended you." I'm like, "Dude, you can't offend me. I'm good." Fireball, Town Hall 13, Frozen Hour, Frozen Arrow 10, Rocket Spear 17, Magic Mirror 10. Nice. Skip Hearts, add you. Add you to what? Welcome in, by the way, on YouTube. I appreciate you jumping on the channel. Here, let's crack a few more chests real quick. Let's see if anything pops up. I have a lot of level 26. The last level is just so expensive for sure, man. Like, it's taken me forever to get to that point. On Clash? Okay. All right, let's open a couple chests. Let's see what we get out of these, if we get anything good. Dark Elixir, can't complain. Oh, we got an epic. What do we get? Book of Heroes? Man, that sucks. That's the one thing that sucks. I wish if you got Books of Heroes that you could add these to your inventory instead of it going to your temporary. Kazi coming in with a gifted. Got a gifted tier 1 sub to Nagesh. And Glazed Donuts with a gifted sub. Kazi, thanks a lot for those gifteds and welcome in. It's good to have you. Haven't had luck in the chest, Skip? No, I haven't either. Like, I just had the one skin that I got, and that was nice. And I appreciate you watching over on YouTube. If you wouldn't mind, hit that subscribe button. I'm working on other types of content. I'm trying to get better at video editing right now. So far, I've just done a couple of shorts over on YouTube, but I am working on it. I'm trying to get better at it. It's not something that I've done before, so it's kind of a challenge. Let's see what we get out of these last 5 on my main here. It's good to see you too, Kazi. And if you guys get a chance, You don't have to do it right now, obviously, but if you get a chance to check out my YouTube channel and you look at my shorts, not the shorts I'm wearing, the shorts on my YouTube, if you take a look at those and tell me what you think and just give me some criticism, I'm all for it. If it helps me make them better, I'll take whatever constructive criticism I can get. And I really appreciate you guys taking the time to do it for me. I did make a socials command, so you guys can see that. But those are my hyperlinks aren't working to TikTok or to X, but the hyperlink for YouTube is working. So if you want to check those out, you can look at those anytime. You saw my shorts? What'd you think, Kazzy? I've got shorts on YouTube, yes. There's 2 of them on there. It's just the first and second one that I've done. They're basically just... I used them from the hero skins. Excuse me a second. I got to get some water. What's going on? We got a hype train going? What in the world? Wow. Why am I wearing pink shorts? That's how I roll, man. We got a hype train going, guys. Sweet. All right. Let's see what we get out of this chest. Oh, we got another epic shiny ore. I can't complain. Murder Mayhem with the follow. Really appreciate that follow, Murder Mayhem. Welcome in. It's good to have you. And it looks like there's a couple of viewers over on YouTube. If you are over on YouTube, I really appreciate you watching. If you'll hit that subscribe button, I'd really appreciate it. I'll be doing content and live streaming between YouTube and Twitch. So it'd be, if you don't have Twitch, you can always catch up with me on YouTube. But I definitely appreciate you guys hanging out, whether you're on Twitch or YouTube right now. I need to start opening windows for my channel dashboard over on YouTube as well, so I can kind of keep track of it. YouTube's coming along. I've only had, my YouTube channel has only been up now for about, I guess, 2 weeks. And it's averaging about a new subscriber a day. But again, this is only the second stream that I've had over on the YouTube side. Mr. A, what's up, man? Hope all's well over in New Zealand. It's good to see you. Thanks for jumping in, buddy. But again, Murder Mayhem, thanks a lot for that follow. I really appreciate that. Still holding 7th in 32. I'm hoping to get promoted to 33. I really want to get up into the more difficult modifiers, especially the week leading up into the birthday war, because I've not played against the modifiers other than in FCs and clan, and we've not really had a lot of those going lately. So let's jump back in and get another attack in. Then once I do this attack, I'm going to jump over on my 17, and I'm just going to start cracking chests over there. We'll see what we get out of some of these chests on my lower accounts as well. Do I stream often? I'm streaming a lot more often now. I've been streaming, this is the 3rd day this week. I'm planning on streaming about 4 nights a week. I don't know if this was the right area to try to jump into or not, but we're going to find out. What would be sweet is if I could actually pull off getting a fireball all the way in on the single Inferno Tower. I don't know if I can do it. We got it. We got it. We got to overgrowth that. Ice Golem, Wall Break, BK, Totem. My warden went down. That is not what we wanted to happen there. I must have lost the warden not paying attention. Did the guardian get my warden? Because I wasn't watching it. The fireball was good, but the aftermath was not. That overgrowth should drop off here in just now. There we go. So I got the timing on the overgrowth down better. All right, we're at 80%. The temptation is there for me to use those bonus troops, but I'm not going to do it. I think we're going to be okay here. 86. I'm going to use the Matt Gizmo rule of 92 and King ability. And we got it. Sweet. Try Super Bowlers. I may have to give it a shot. You don't have no luck. You got 5 chests of Clan Castle cakes. Yeah. So 1 Clan Castle cake would be nice right now, Kazzy. But look, this is what I've pulled out of the chest that we had there, which hasn't been bad. So I can't. I'm going to use the study soup, just because I do have the lab working right now. So I'm going to use them. And we'll definitely use our mighty morsels. So we got those rolling. Heroes, pets, and equipment to max level for the next 3 battles. I can hold that till tomorrow. And then we got pancakes. I'm just going to burn them because I don't want them to just sit there. I'm full on heroes. I don't have a builder available, but I won't have a builder available for a little bit. I'm doing all my storages trying to get those up for defense, because I'm hoping that'll help out with the leveling process. And then I'll finish out my traps. I think my bombs are all done. I do need to do the skelly traps and the spring traps. I've just kind of been dragging this stuff over to the right when it's done. Just to keep it out of the way. Plus then I know if I've completed out the upgrades already. It's just a way for me to track it. It makes it a little bit easier for me. But right now, the only thing I've really got left as far as defenses go are the spring traps. And basically getting the spring traps done. And then getting the spring traps, skelly traps, and collectors. And then I'm going to start working on all the supercharges. Because right now, as far as the fancy shop, like I still need about 1,800 in order to get the meteorite builder skin. But I really want to get that. It'd be pretty cool to have it. Let's jump over. I'm going to open some chests on some of my smaller accounts and see what we're able to get out of them. I've already opened these, so not really anything to do on that one. You have it on my main just 2 days ago? Nice. Hey, Kazzy, hope you have a good day at work. Yeah, I definitely can feel you there. I wouldn't want to be working on a Sunday either. But I hope work goes well. And thanks for jumping in, and thank you very much for the gifted sub. Really appreciate that. Thank you. Subs, sorry. Let's crack these bad boys open and see what we get. Get a rare right off the bat. It's not bad. Resource potion. Another rare. Another resource potion. We'll see you, Kazi. Another builder bite. We get a common this time. Dark elixir. And a study soup. Elixir. Research potion. Got another rare. Glowy ore. A mighty morsel. Last one. Another common. Clan Castle cake. There's one of those cake, Kazi. I don't know if you saw that before you got out of here. Oh, rare right off the bat. Some more shiny ore. Dark elixir. Power pancakes. Another rare. Builder star jar. And another mighty morsel. So nothing really big out of these. Dark elixir. Builder gold. Another rare. 6, I think. I have a 18, a 17, a 13, 11, 10, and 2, 11, 10, and a 9, or 11 and 10 and 2 9s. So, all right, we cracked all those open. Yep, that's my 10. So I've got a 9, 2 10s, an 11, a 13, a 17, and an 18. The plan is I have a 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. Yeah, I wanted to try to have that spread and then just continually like try to upgrade them from there. It'd be nice to have that. We'll see if I can make it happen. On 13, no. I've only been practicing Fireball on my main, and that's just been in the last, really since before CWL started. So not too long. Actually, it's funny as it's going to, like, I was watching Matt's stream and watched how he was using Fireball, and I liked watching the strat, and so I wanted to try to learn it. It's kind of cheesy. I thought I just did contribute. It says I got to contribute once to do it, so. We'll just send dragons and let things work. You want to learn a lot of things? Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Like, if you watch a lot of the guys like Matt and Shiv and those guys, like they really know how to break down bases well, and it shows whenever they're playing against the Legends bases. You know, like Matt, Shiv, Willie's pretty good at it too. Like all those guys are not just pretty good; they're really good at going through and breaking down bases. Because when you watch them, they'll do a fireball into whatever strategy they're going to use, And it just seems like their troops, when they're working through the process, their troops are all staying up. They're not getting cooked out. I'll try to do the same strategy, and I'll get a third of the way through the attack, and my troops are already just liquid, like they're gone. Kind of frustrating, but let's see what we get out of these chests. Got some elixir, another common, builder elixir. Shiv, are we talking about the same Shiv? Shiv was in CWL. Him and Matt were in CWL with us. They did really good. I had Friendly War 3 versus 3 with my 2 accounts. I used Fireball, Super Bowlers, and E-Drags on the other account. Yeah. Jamar, how'd you do? Did you do pretty good? Triple both? Nice. Yeah, Jesse, Shivum, and Matt. I know it's like no modifiers, whatnot, but like they both perfected and they had no trouble doing it either. You showed it on stream, nice, man. Hey guys, make sure you jump into the raffles. I'm probably going to do a kind of a channel giveaway, kind of like what Zero does. I really like the idea that he does, because I like to be able to do stuff for you guys. Like you come in and hang out with me and sit around and listen to me talk. Or yap, as Conzen says. But it's the least I can do to give back, to give you guys like, a gold pass or something like that for coming in and hanging out. I plan on doing another gold pass giveaway this week. I just did one last Thursday, I think. And was it Thursday? Well, it was either Thursday or Friday. It had to be Thursday. But Tom B. Raider won that one. And he collected that today, which I was glad to be able to send that over to him. A couple of rares in a row here. Builder Star Jars. A Clock Tower Potion. I won't spend that in one place. Gold. Oh, I thought I was going to get something cool there. I saw the purple pop up and I thought something good was going to come cracking out of it. Mighty Morsel. Builder Potion. Epic. Runa Builder Elixir. I'm not going to complain about that. Mr. A coming in with the 5,000 points. Congrats, man. Legendary. Let's see what we get. Hammer a Building. Sweet. So, I've had 3 legendaries, I think. I need to turn that command on, Jesse. I'll have to fix that. But thank you for doing that, because that just reminded me that I need to turn that on. So out of all the chests that we've opened in this event so far, no gambling addiction. I may have done that because I've been subscribing to Carbon for 52 months. Yeah, Mr. A, 4 years, 9 months, 7 days. When I read that, honestly, like, it drives me nuts that I had to stop streaming, because I wonder how the channel would have grown if I would have been able to keep streaming. Kind of kicked myself in the butt for that. Because that's how long ago I started doing this. And then I took, it's been 3 years. So almost a 3-year break from streaming. It sucks. I could have learned a lot between that time and now if I would have stuck with it. But you can't do anything about it now, so you just keep right on trucking. And guys, if it is your first time in, please hit the follow button. I'd love to have you come back and hang out with me, even if it's just to come in and talk and all that stuff. I like to have a laid back stream and hang out and just cut up with you guys. So it'd be awesome if you come back, hit the follow button, come back and hang out with me. And also turn that bell on. That way you know when I come on, because I plan on doing giveaways and whatnot, especially. So the last 2 weeks of December, I'm off work. I took some vacation time. So during that time, I plan on streaming quite a bit more, and I'll be doing more giveaways leading up to Christmas. I don't plan on streaming Christmas Day, but I do plan on doing some other giveaways. Ian Sooner Smith, thanks a lot for that follow. Really appreciate it. Thanks a lot. Really appreciate you coming in and hanging out on the channel, man. And I am also doing the Statue of Pekka giveaway over on X. If you're curious about that giveaway, go ahead and hit the hyperlink that's there in chat right now. That'll take you over to my X page, but I am giving away a Statue of Pekka. It's still in the box. The box has been opened, guys. It's not an unsealed, unopened box. The box has been opened, but the statue is in perfect condition. I can promise you that. It is not the gold Statue of Pekka. It is the stone Statue of Pekka. It's just like the one back here that I have behind me. So if you guys can see that in that little, in the box back there, there's a Statue of Pekka there. I have another one. And then if you see this little orange doohickey right here, I'm like a weatherman. I'm trying to find it. But you see that? My wife got that for me. That's actually a cannon. It shoots smoke rings. I thought it was pretty cool. So she put that, and I just kind of set it up in the background. So if you see that orange thing shooting smoke rings in the background, that's what that is. But if you want to register for the Statue of Pekka, all you have to do is go over onto X, follow me on X, like the post, and then retweet or repost it, whatever they're calling it these days. And once you've done that, I add you to the spreadsheet. I've got about 250 entries so far. But if you don't have X, that's okay. You can send me a DM here, a whisper here on Twitch, or you can just message me. Either way, we'll figure out a way for you guys to let me know, and I'll add you. I'll make sure to get you guys added over to the giveaway over on X. So just let me know if you want in. Mr. A, I think I got you on the list. Jesse, I'm not sure if you're on it. Cons in, I can't remember. I can pull up the listing, but if you guys aren't registered, please make sure you register. It's not a this isn't make-believe, fellas. Like, it's absolutely free. All you have to do is follow that. The options are to subscribe to my channel over on YouTube. That's optional, or to follow me here on Twitch. That's optional, but I'm doing it just as a kind of I'm back streaming again, and it'd be cool to have you guys come and hang out. So let's see. I think I opened all the chests on this account. I don't even know if I've attacked on this account yet. I can't remember. Nope, not yet. So I'm going to have to. Hey, I've been promoted to Hulk Hogan number 6. Nah, I don't even need that. Let's see. Or just cruise right into the base. I kind of miss doing old Town Hall 11 attacks. They were fun. Just kind of marching through bases with witches. Better pop the king ability. Warden's up top, so everything should be okay. We'll go ahead and pop the queen. I forgot I had the arrow with her. I'm a noob, so I didn't send any test breaks. At least get the triple. That way I can contribute six cups to it and be done. Yeah, Hulk Hogan 6 W. Yeah, for sure. R.I.P. That's terrible. All right, let's open these bad boys up and see what's in here. We get a rare. Shiny ore. We like it. Swag the Warden. Yeah, pretty much. Hey, Walsh, earlier when we were talking about jumping in the birthday war next year, Mr. A's known me since we were in WHF together. And he will tell you, oh, we got an epic. Starry ore. We like to see it. He'll tell you, there was a time, like, if my hit rate was 5%, that might be too high. I couldn't triple anything. And those guys stuck with me for whatever reason. I still don't know why. But they didn't kick me from the clan. They kept working on me. And my hit rate never got high by any stretch of the imagination, but there was a time I couldn't triple anything, and it was really frustrating. Hey, we got a Clan Castle cake. Yeah, like, at all. Epic. What do we get here? Book of Building? We'll take it. No. I'm not the best hitter now. You're going to get it, man. Trust me. Another epic. Oh, cool. I got a birthday cake decoration. Actually, pretty happy about that. That's pretty sweet. Normal mode included. I'm struggling in modifiers, man. Like, legendary. What do we get? Hammer of Heroes. I was hoping for another cool skin. But a Hammer of Heroes, no complaints. That definitely helps. And that's on my 11. Okay, cool. The 13, I think we cracked these, but I'm going to double check. Nope, I haven't cracked them either. So on my 13, I think I've been using... Yep. So I've been using Super Archer Clone on 13, Walsh. And I like it. I don't even fill the whole CC. I used to like doing Blizz Lalo a lot. I only have one clone too. I should have had two. Yeah, I should have had two clones. It's going to take a lot longer time. I didn't realize I only had one. I'm not going to be able to get the eagle down, I don't think. Maybe one more shot. One more shot. Come on. Okay, we got the eagle. Cool. This was kind of a fun strat while it lasted. There's a sweeper down there. There's not a sweeper there anymore. Let's jump in and go after it. Carbon Fin? Wow. Hey, Carbon. I am a proud member of the Carbon Fin team this year in Carbon's birthday war. Carbon, thanks again for putting on the birthday war. I know you've been doing it for several years, but I'm glad I'm finally getting a chance to do it. I'm really looking forward to it. I've set the goal. My goal is to not 49% zero star. That's my goal. Shout out to Carbon. Ban this man. His video got him taken from me. I'm giving you a shout out. I know that everybody already knows who you are, but you're getting a shout out here. Did it not work? What the heck? I don't know what happened there. That should have been a shout out. What in the world? Hey! Only took Jethro twice. Hope everything's going well, Carbon. Hopefully you're staying warm up there. I think the Bears won today because my fantasy team blew up. Yeah, my team has posted 224 points and counting. It's the highest point total I've had all year. Haven't even looked at the scores. Yeah, I haven't looked at scores either. I just happened to check the fantasy totals. Oh yeah, you guys beat the brakes off Cleveland, 31-3. I've just been cracking chests. I did get a legendary skin. I got a queen skin. I'll show you in a second. I got a pretty sweet skin earlier. Epic. You know, you can't live without epic clan house walls. You heard it here first. Glowy ore. I do miss some Blizz Lalo and stuff. Yeah, Blizz Lalo was pretty fun. Or clan house roofs, for sure. I've gotten my fair share of those. Getting several of the commons, but was expected. Earlier, I had like a 10 chest run of nothing but commons. I keep hoping for another legendary. It'd be pretty cool. Got one more shot. Let's see. Rare. Every time I see that purple pop up, I keep thinking I'm going to get something like a legendary. A lot of common stuff. Okay, not bad. We still need about 2170-ish in order to get it. let's see. I think I cracked these open already. Nope. We got one more, so we're going to crack these and see what we get. I knew that I'd held on to quite a few, but I wasn't sure if I'd cracked these yet or not. Gold. Watch, I'm going to get some clan cap stuff in the clan. I have an open chest now. Dippy, what's going on, man? Dippy, which team did you get drafted to? I was watching the whole draft. The team that's about to have a 5-peat, that's what's up. I'm on Team Carbon as well. I thought that Carbon would take Scud. When I was watching it, I thought for sure Carbon was going to take Scud. And then when I got picked, I was like, sweet, I'm on Carbon's team. Epic, what we get? Starry Ore, we needed it. Scud is like a roller coaster, never know what you'll get. Hey, Carbon, you're pretty sure what you're going to get with me, right? I will tell you this. I will fight tooth and nail for a 2-star. A 1-star is no. My whole crew can get liquidated as long as there's 2 stars on the board. Do not want any 1-stars. Pinguini, what's up, man? You think Carbon's gambling on you? I don't think Carbon gambles. I think he goes with it. Shout out to Pinguini. Oop. I always have to make sure that I don't misspell it. So is all the points spin on him? Good grief. Carbon, I was telling these guys earlier, like, I've been subbing to your channel for like 52 or 53 months now, I think. And I would have definitely had enough after about year 2 to be a VIP, but I just kept gambling my points away. And when that thing came up this year, I was like, I'm sitting there, I'm like, for the love of God, please don't let my number get called because I don't have the points to save myself. It's not going to happen. Epic. Hey, look what we get. Another we get another clan house roof. You felt targeted? Dude, I felt targeted for you. Even though it wouldn't have been allowed, I was willing to volunteer as tribute just to make sure Dippy stayed in. Why would I do that? Hammer band? And that's the second statue I got. So on the other account, I got a statue with the birthday cake. On this one, I got the mighty statue. Pretty cool. Legendary. What do we get? Primal Warden. We got another skin. Sweet. That's 2 skins. That's 2 skins we got. And I don't think I have the Primal Warden skin on this account. I hear a dog behind me. I'm getting visited. Hey, Remy. All right, so not too bad. Out of all that, I got the Primal Warden skin on this account. And on the main, got a really cool Queen skin. So this is the Archer Queen skin. Got the Dark Minion Queen skin on another legendary. So that was pretty cool. What's in the Lego bag? I'll show you. Hold on. Carbon, I don't know if I did. I don't know if I got to show you the stuff I was able to get add to the collection or not. But let's see. So I've been trying to get my hands on this one, Pinguini, for like. I've been trying to get my hands on that one for about a month. And every time I'd go to try to find it, it was sold out. My wife found this in the Charlotte airport. But I have all of them. So this was the one helmet I didn't have from the Star Wars set. And my wife found it in the Charlotte airport, so she grabbed it and brought it home for me. But for my grandsons, I knew I was going to have grandkids. Our first one was already on the way, so I started collecting them. And I got all the helmets, so when they get old enough, we can watch the movies together and put the helmets together. But yeah, the collection. So I got the statue of Pekka, Barb King. I'm like a weatherman right now with a terrible finger. We'll get it right here. So I got the Barb King. She's over here. The Queen. I'm just gonna do it this way. Queen's over there. Then I got 2 Barbs, an Archer, a Pekka. I got the Hog Rider Baby Drag, the Giant. I got a couple of Wizards. The Wizard that's actually open up top right there. Actually, I caught a Wizard at Worlds, but when they threw it, I think you might have been announcing at that time, Carbon, but when they threw it back into the crowd, this guy in front of me jumped for it, and it went off of his hands. And when it went off his hands, he ate it in the chairs behind him, like completely just destroyed himself. And I felt bad for him, so I was like, hey man, listen, I'll give you the Wizard because you really should have been the one to catch it. I was like, so I'll give you the Wizard, just let me get some pictures with it. And so I did. I got the Wizard and took some pictures with it. I think I'll show you guys some of my Worlds pictures. So they really start about right here, I guess. So that's when we first got there. So MMG was getting ready to play Elevate. I was really pulling for Elevate. I was hoping Max and those guys would do really well since Max is representing the red, white, and blue. That guy, I thought that guy's shirt was pretty funny. It said, haven't lost my, because I never lose. I thought that shirt was pretty funny, so I took a picture of it. That's my missus with Macho Man cosplay, which we thought was pretty funny. So there's me, Willie, my missus, and Drew in the background. So we got all those. That was a computer they had up. They were giving away. That was for the gathering. That was really fun. That was a good time. There's me and Carbon. Finally got to meet Carbon face to face. It was pretty cool. Let's see. That was a trade that we got. That was a view from our room, so we stayed there in the hotel and we could see the Atlanta Falcons stadium right next door. There's Tribe and Elevate right before they started. There's my golden Kappa. I finally got one. That's one of the... Sharon got a picture with one of the guys from Cary. And so did I. That's me and Marco. It was really neat to meet him. He's a really nice guy. And Sharon got to meet him. There's me and Lex. Lex was still rocking his WHF gear. Let's see. There's Repotted. Yep, repotted and elevate. I think this one's a... Yeah, that was a video that I took. I thought the lighting was kind of cool. I'm trying to see what we got down here. And then that's the that's the wizard I call it. These guys were laughing because the dude when the dude fell over the chairs, I grabbed it. And then I told him I was going to take a picture of it, so I cracked it open. I didn't pull it all the way out, I don't think. I can't remember. Nope. I left it still wrapped in the box. I thought it was pretty cool. But yeah, that's it. So I gave it to him. I felt bad for him. And then when we got home, I was like, you know what? I'm going to see if I can find one. And I found that one. I found the one to replace it. I found it for like... No, so Carbon, I got these after the fact. So this is what was wild. We got home and I was looking, and online I grabbed the one that's out of the box. I grabbed it, and when I grabbed it, it had to be someone that was either a creator or something, had this collection of like 13 or 14 different Supercell figurines, and it was posted on eBay. So I just went on there and made an offer for all of them. They accepted the offer, and I got them a week later. I got all of these. There's, yeah, I got all of those, and then I got three different Clash Royale figurines, and then I got a Mr. T from Boom Beach. Yeah, you don't need to go to eBay. I already know that. But I got a Mr. T figurine from Boom Beach that's still in the plastic wrapper on the outside and still sealed. Like it's never been opened. But all of it came, and I don't know, it had to be somebody that was a creator or someone who played, yeah, you'll just turn around for real. If you 6-pack, you should get 1 Star-Yor. Yeah, I'm with you. But no, it was just really surprising that stuff was on there. So I just went on there and made them an offer, and they took it. And when I say I made an offer, it wasn't a big offer either. Like, I was just kind of like, let's see what happens. So yeah, I'm the cheesy guy who got a collection off of eBay. Oh, you're 6-packing, Dippy. It's happening. Oh, yeah, for sure. I have no doubt. I'm still over here trying to learn how to fireball. I don't know if I want to attack while Carbon's in here. He might try to trade me for Drew. There were so many people that most creative awards looking juicy. If I want to get most improved, might have to avoid you, Jesse. Carbon needs to trade for Al or Jesse. Nah, I wouldn't want to trade anyone. Drew, to be honest. More chance for most improved than creative. But if there is a juicy, easy base, you don't think Bash is going to budge? I was honestly getting a little bit... I was getting a little bit excited when I saw the trade going up there with that had Matt in it. That's a good trade. I'm holding on to 7th. I've been bouncing back and forth between 7th and 10th, but I did not do very well on my attacks in this round. But if you look in the top, this is the only thing that's really helped me here. If you look in the top 10, that guy's got 75, 81. This is defense. 79, 76, 79, 81, 73.9, buddy. That's the only thing that's really helped me stay up in the top 10 is I have the lowest average destruction per defense. So defense is the only thing that's really helped me. Bash should have taken that last trade for Matt, Al, and me. Yeah, Jesse, when I saw Carbon throw that trade up, I was hoping Bash would take it. Trade talks might happen more in DMs out than out in public because people might be sad if they see their name come up. Please don't let me go, Carbon. If you're going to trade me, make sure you get more than a box of rocks. Yeah, it's going to take about 100,000 channel points, Dippy. At least. I don't know if I can do this. Don't watch, Carbon. I'm nervous. I probably don't need to ice block this, but I'm going to. I'm gonna leave a hole there. I'm going in there. Oh, tornado trap? Thank you. Warden kind of went on a walk over here. I'm going to lose my Warden. That's not good. That's not good. What percentage are we at? 76? And we're still not bad. It's not terrible. It's not great. I'm going to pop the king ability. We're okay. Love the attack content. Very good fireball at 6. Good RC at 9. Love the drags from 3. Can't believe the fireball hit. Yeah, me neither. My fireball has not been good, Pinguini. You know that. You can't see anyways. It's a good thing. It was terrible. The dragons were just horrible. How long have I been streaming? Hour and 41? Let's get another raffle going. He doesn't know. Jump in, fellas. Raffle is up. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of Spaceballs. Oh my God, that's so funny. Don't clip that, for love of Pete. Here, I'll replay it. Dude, I'm turning red. That's embarrassing. You look at my face. That's fantastic. Hey, I won't tell anybody if you don't. I'm going to replay it and drink some water. Oh my God, that's hilarious. Okay, so here's what I did. I'm gonna try to cast this. All right, so put the warden down at 6. I got the furnaces down for support. There's 3 of those down there, so in case you can't see them, they're there. I promise. And I fireball in this area here where the mortar is. And I got the CC, the spitter. So not a terrible fireball for me. I actually thought that was pretty good. Now, I do have 2 overgrowths. I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but it seems to work if I do the plan right. Jesse, great guess on the fireball from 6. That was fantastic. Holy crap, that's funny. Fellas, I needed that laugh. That was good. All right, so pushing meteor golems in over at 3 over here. I did send an ice golem in. I'm only using what I normally have cooked in my comp. I'm not using the bonus troops from the event right now. But got everything to push into the town hall. Knew the invis was going to pop. Was not expecting the tornado trap, which was kind of good because it held the troops exactly where I needed them. It was almost like an indirect ice block. Get the town hall. Knew that overgrowth was going to drop. So then I sent Jesse, you called it, RC from over at about 2 o'clock to go in and support. And then the second overgrowth drops. I was expecting the warden to eat it, but had at least some support there from the healers. And the RC did some work up here at the top. I don't think my timing was too bad on the overgrowths. I tried to get it right. And the single went down, and that was it. That's what you guys missed. Wasn't a whole lot, but it was there. Oh my God. I can't believe I did that. Thanks. It worked. I've just kind of been using the double overgrowth to kind of help. If I get the pathing right and the timing right, then it keeps the DPS off the troops when they move around. I can't remember. I saw somebody doing it during the Carry Cup. One of the teams, Carbon probably knows because I know that he was probably watching, or you guys are probably watching. But somebody was using the double overgrowth, so I thought I'd give it a shot. It's helped me, but it's only normal mode. I'm not using it against modifiers. I need so much practice. I can't believe I just sat there streaming to my home screen. That was great. Oh man. Pinguini, you going live? I know Landon's live. You going to be streaming tonight, Pinguini? In a few, yeah. If you want, I'll stream a few more minutes and then I'll just pop a raid over your way. I don't know if you heard me say this earlier. I lost my fantasy matchup for football last week. I lost by 5 points. My team only scored 2 touchdowns total. That everybody in the lineup. And this week, 228 points, 14 touchdowns. Yeah, I had the 3rd highest scoring team in the league. And this week, I get 14 touchdowns. All I needed was 1. I needed 3 to win last week. I only got 2. This week, I get 14. But my lineup was Goff, Williams, Cook, Chase, St. Brown, Nico Collins, Dallas Goedert, DeAndre Swift, the Bucs defense, which didn't do anything at all, and Borregales from New England is my kicker. And St. Brown had 40. Cook had 34. All I needed was one more touchdown, and I'd be there. All three of your teams are doing insane today. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. I really wanted to win that because it's a pretty good chunk of cash, but it is what it is. I think I'll end up finishing. I'll end up finishing fifth. Kind of sucks. I'm double checking my screen to make sure that I'm actually going live on my attack. I'm going to try another fireball. Probably going to pay for this. Probably going to pay for this. It's probably not the right use of the... I've got to tank that. It's probably not the right use of the overgrowth there because I put my troops right dead in the funnel. And I know better than that in military tactics. I should know better than that now. You definitely don't set yourself up in a cross like that. You got the multi-inferno down, so that's not bad. This is going to triple, but I would have got cooked in modifiers. That would have sucked. Your one team is really killing it. Yeah, Allen, Cook, Sutton, Pitts. Good grief, man. Pitts had, 3 touchdowns? Eddie Yen and the Eagles defense still got Williams tonight as well, and at 196. Yeah, I'm right at 230 right now. That's the highest point total in the league this year. And what's crazy is they started the playoffs in this league. They started the playoffs this week when there was still a bye, or last week when there was still a bye on the books last week. Like, I was surprised that we weren't starting after all the buys had registered through week 14, but we didn't. We went ahead and started with buys still on the board. Yeah, it sucked. It didn't hurt. It didn't hurt my team from a win-loss perspective. But I've never had a playoff that started in the week of in the week when there was still buys in play. Yeah. Yeah, I was not a fan. Not a good time. Rivers might lead a game-winning drive and win. Oh, they playing right now? I haven't watched any football today, really. I just checked scores in fantasy. I was telling Carbon earlier, like, the Bears beat the brakes off of Cleveland. I wasn't expecting them to beat them by, 31-3. I figured they'd win, but I didn't think it was going to be a blowout like that because Cleveland's defense hasn't been terrible this year. Just need a field goal. Yeah, he can get that done for sure. 107 left in the fourth. That's nuts. I'm going to try to keep the raffles going. The only thing, Pinguini, I may have to get you to tell me how to go in and change the timer. It's auto set for like 180 seconds on Stream Elements. I need to go in and change it, and I have to. That's the other thing I got to do. Is I've got to get the gamble command enabled on there. I don't know if I can do that while I'm on now. Let me see if I can. I'm going to have to create it. I've got to create the gamble command. I don't have it set up in there yet. I'm still working through it. I used to use Nightbot back in the day. And that's what I had all of my stuff on there. So everything you guys have thrown in the chat, like the slots, the gambles, I'm going to go in and look to see how to do that. That way it's something you guys can do while we're in there. Red Devils, what's going on, man? Thanks for jumping in. If you guys have any suggestions, Pinguini, like you, Walsh, or really anybody in the chat, if you got any suggestions on stuff that I can do, then let me know, because I'm trying to set it up. It's underneath roulette. I see the roulette command. Okay, try it now. I just enabled it. Because it says command aliases is gamble. Sweet. I got it. Thanks. I appreciate it. So that's got that set up anyway. What's the name of the song? This one is... Would it be good to add that command in there? Bathtub stream? No, I gave up hot tub streams a while ago. I don't know if any of you guys were watching my stream then. If there's anybody still in chat that was watching it then, it was pretty funny. But one night just on there, I was just being a goofball. I was laughing and having a good time, and I decided that I thought it'd be funny if I put hot tub stream, Clash of Clans hot tub stream. I put that in the stream title, and you would watch like a bunch of sickos. You would watch my total on the viewers. You would watch the total like climb, and it would drop, and then it would climb, and it would drop. It was hilarious. Like we're just sitting there laughing about it, because you would just see people come in. They were like, "Where's the hot tub?" and all this. It's just dumb. I laughed about it. I thought it was pretty good. Dippy is the song command. Like, is that a good one to have where it'll tell? I guess I have to link that to figure out. I've got to figure out how to link it to show what song is playing, if that's what you're referring to. Pinguini won 5,000 points. The other thing that I can do, which I have to put a plug in for my Stream Deck. If I can get that plug-in set up, I can just hit the button on the Stream Deck, and it'll punch it over in the raffle command over into chat. Hey guys, don't forget about the Statue of Pekka giveaway. Please don't forget about that. It is posted on X. The link is there in chat. If you're on X, you just go on there, If you're not following me already, just follow, like, and repost the post for the PECA giveaway. It's pinned on my X page, and that gets you the entry. If you don't have X and you want to join here, you can either you can message me, just send me a whisper or a DM, whatever they call it on Twitch, and I'll get you added to the roster. But so far, there's over 250 entries. If my village is being raided, I won't be able to donate. And it is for another minute and 34. Did they get the field goal, Pinguini? I had it pulled up top, and I closed the window down. "22 seconds left, and they got the field goal." Oh man. Seahawks got a chance to go back up though. Looks like in range now. Yeah. The only thing they got in their favor is being at Seattle. Well, I guess no, because now Seattle has the deal where they can close the roof, right? Statue of Pinguini? Heck yeah, man. Seattle made it. Oh man. You know, the fact that Rivers came off the shelf and completed 18 passes, and it doesn't look like he had any picks. Did he have any turnovers? Because if he came off the couch and didn't throw any picks and completed 18 passes and almost led Indianapolis to a win, then he did pretty good. What you doing, buddy? That's nuts. Raffle ended. Murder, Walsh, Bud, each got 2,500 points. GG's. I was getting attacked on my other account, so I couldn't donate. 1 second, fellas. I'm sorry to keep y'all sitting. Me sitting here talking and not attacking probably isn't too fun to watch. Let's see. Still holding on to 7th. Man, I really want to get promoted. Let's see. I didn't get that exactly where I wanted it, but it's okay. Get in there. I should have dropped that over to the right. That was a mistake. My healers are all cooked. I got nothing in the core in there. Man. Warden's about to go down. Not good. No healers left. This is not good. This didn't go well at all. Oh, helps if you drop a queen. Good job. It's almost like turning on my cam. Great work, Jethro. You killed it, buddy. Well, I got some archers. I'll drop those back there. Packers going to lose? Hope so. That's probably not going to make me any... probably not going to make any friends for me if there's any Packers fans in the chat. You hope they don't lose? My mom's a Packers fan, Dippy. My mom has been a Packers fan for as long as I can remember. And her and my dad took a vacation up several weeks ago, but my dad got her a tour of Lambeau, which was pretty cool. And but to pick on her, she's got one of those like the garden gnomes. It's a Green Bay Packer garden gnome, and I stick that thing in the refrigerator every time I'm down there. She leaves it sitting out like on the counter all the time, and I'll just pick it up and put it in the refrigerator. It doesn't belong out in public. I just stick it in the fridge. She's probably ready to kill me. Who do I like? It won't make you any. You won't like my answer to that. I like to keep friends. I don't talk about religion, politics, or football. Jethro, if you wanted to stream some of the birthday war, I can post it on. Oh yes, please. I'd love to, Carbon. That'd be awesome. I really appreciate that. Dippy, if you haven't started shaving yet, then you can't stream Carbon's birthday war. I tagged the streamer role in the server. I really appreciate that, Carbon. Thank you. Oh, man. Team Carbon roster, team announcements, streamer announcements. Sweet. Yeah, I would absolutely love to do that. I appreciate you inviting me to do it. Yeah, Dippy, you do need to stream, man. You have shaved, but crazy comment. That's what I used to tell lieutenants. I'm like, sir, you can't give orders until you start shaving. You can give them a hard time. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you should stream, man. Oh, what did I do? I hit my keyboard and hit the snipping tool. I couldn't figure out what I had done to. I couldn't figure out what I had done. All right, I'm gonna raid out, guys. I was hoping Pinguini. Every hour of stream you can do a giveaway. Yeah, I'll absolutely do that. I'm hoping to get to, at some point. I'm hoping at some point, Carbon, to get to the point where I can use the creator elixir to do giveaways, but it's going to be a while. I've got to keep building my channel up, but it's going to be a grind, but it'll be worth it in the end. I'm sitting on just over 100K in the creator elixir right now, so I should have a pretty good amount built up to do giveaways by the time I get to the point where I could use it. But I think Dippy said Pinguini is live. And I'm looking, and yep, he is live. So we're going to raid Pinguini. Guys, I really appreciate you coming and hanging out. You've got 450K. Wow. Well, yeah. I mean, that's crazy, man. Yeah, I'm gonna raid Pinguini. I appreciate everybody coming and hanging out. Carbon, thanks for being here. Appreciate you coming over and hanging out in the stream and for the opportunity to stream in your birthday war. That's awesome. Just going back real quick and kind of recapping. Got 2 gifted subs from Kazzy tonight. Really appreciate that. New follow from Murder Mayhem and a new follow from Ian Sooner Smith. Also had a couple of people watching over on YouTube. Appreciate you guys watching over on the channel there. Really means a lot. We'll try to keep getting everything going. Dippy, thanks for jumping in. Carbon, good to see you. Everybody else in chat, thanks a lot for being here. And we're going to get a raid over to Pinguini. And I just have to make sure. I do this every time because I have a habit of putting 2 N's in there and it jacks up the raid. But yeah, you guys have a great night. Carbon, great night. Hope Little Finn and the missus are doing well, and we'll catch you later. But again, guys, thank you all so much for coming in and hanging out. It really means a lot to me. I appreciate it. Just hang out with me just a second, and we'll get over and hang out with Pinguini for a little bit. And here we go. At least I was just I was just gonna say at least you were streaming your Fireball when you did it instead of being on your main screen. And it's good. OG, I got to tell you, man, that the beard's getting longer, buddy. Yeah, you. Because I was. Yeah, me neither, man. I retired the razor. Oh, Dippy's in. Yeah, yeah. The day. Yeah, yeah, yeah. As soon as I finished and we got home, I think I shaved for maybe like the first week just out of habit, and then I was like, "What am I doing?" I was like, "That's enough of that." Yeah, Yeah, if I don't have to travel for work, I typically don't even touch it. Like I'll just let it go. Yeah, last week I used, or last week and this week, I used Tampa Bay's defense last week because they were going against New Orleans. I figured they'd probably roll them like they did last time. He went -2. Like, you gotta be kidding me.